Well, hey there, Rockefellers. This is Mr. Axler here, and I'm preparing you for your recording session on Wednesday. And so you need to follow my instructions very carefully in order to have a successful recording session on Wednesday. So, first off, by now you should have signed up for a time slot. If you haven't, please do so. I sent out on a remind the Sign Up Genius link for you to sign up for a specific time slot. So make sure that you get on and do that as soon as possible. Everything is going to be in 10-minute segments starting on Wednesday at, I believe, 1:45. So those of you who stay through will have the opportunity to choose some of those time slots first. I think those go until about 5:30 on Wednesday. So you should have plenty of, I think there's like 22 slots and there's only 18 of us, so it should be no problem whatsoever. So make sure you do that first. Okay, then the next thing is you should be watching these videos. So I've created, obviously, this first one that shows you the instructions or gives you the instructions. And then you will have, obviously, the guide tracks specific to your voice part that will be in there. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how this is going to work. So I have a guide track here. This is the Bass 2 Footloose and Fancy Free guide track. And this is what you're going to be doing. Obviously, you're going to practice and you're going to listen to this. And if I were to press play,
there's no place on earth I'd rather be than down the dusty old road.
Hopefully you can see and listen as that's going. I'm not sure what you can hear or not through my headphones, but it has the obviously it has the music going and it has the Bass 2 part being sung by me in the background for this particular track. What's most important is don't necessarily follow the cursor because it doesn't always line up. What's most important is you listen to what I'm singing and you stay exactly in time with what's going on. You will hear a very quiet clicking in the back, the tup, 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 tup. That's what you need to make sure that you're staying in line with during the course of your recording. Okay? But first you practice this and so forth and so on. Then when the time comes for you to do your actual recording on Wednesday, you will need to bring the following items with you. Bring your phone. Bring headphones that attach to your phone, whether they're AirPods or they're wired. I don't care what they are. I don't care if they're Bluetooth. I don't care if they are wired. It doesn't matter. You must have headphones and you must have your phone with you. And you want to make sure that your phone has access to YouTube. So I'm fairly certain that YouTube is unblocked on the network at school, but just be careful. You may need to use data for that. I don't know the situation regarding that, but make sure you have your phone and headphones. You'll come to an area in the music area. I'm not sure if it's going to be the auditorium or if it's going to be in the choir room yet. That has not yet been determined. So I'll let you know later on in the week, and I'll talk to Mr. Burns because I think he's also doing recording sessions that week as well. So we'll find a spot, so no worries. It's all good. Once we've figured out the spot we're going to record you in, then what you're going to do is you're going to listen to the guide track, and you're going to sing into the microphone that I have set up for you to record into. It's really crucial that you follow the time and the pitches and all the style and everything else that I have prepared for you on these guide tracks so that everything sounds really cohesive. Everything lines up. Everything is put together very nicely. So you should know it by now. We've been practicing it after school, so you guys should be okay with it. But I just want you guys to understand that that's the deal. So you have 10-minute slots. The song is 2 minutes long. It's 1 minute and 58 seconds. So it's plenty of time if you make a mistake to go back and do it again. You have to do the entire thing in full takes, though. I'm going to ask that if you make a mistake, we just go back and do the whole thing again just to make sure. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing to mention to you. I have some really specific dynamics in here. So it starts off pretty much fine. When we get to the ever bound to Roman, cause I never, that part, ever bound to Roman. The second time, I start really softly. Ever Roman gets even louder, not a place that I recall I. So that whole thing right there, right? So just listen for that. And then at the very end, make sure you're holding out that last chord as long as I'm holding it out for. It's going to feel like an eternity. But you can do it. I have faith in you. Good luck, guys. If you have any questions about the process, feel free to send me a remind or send me an email. Good luck, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.